Hi, Amiyah. This is your reading buddy, Bob, again. I hope you are still and your family are healthy and safe. Our second story today is called A Snowman. Looks like the family is together looking out the window, and it looks like it's snowing. Have you ever built a snowman when it snows? A Snowman, written by Anne Harth. They were almost home. Sahara looked at the sky. I think that girl is Sahara. It was gray. What does a gray sky mean, do you think? The air was cold. Tomorrow is Saturday, she said. Dad's going to help us build a snowman. So a gray sky, cold weather, sounds like it's planning to snow. And tomorrow is not a school day, it's Saturday. So they're going to build a snowman. Dante looked around him. But there's no snow, he said. I think that's Dante. You think they are brother and sister? You're crazy. They reached their building. You'll see, Sahara said as she climbed the steps. What do you think's going to happen? There's no snow now for a snowman. It was almost dark. Sahara looked out the kitchen window as a snowflake floated. Dad's going to help us build a snowman tomorrow, she said. She sees the first snowflake out the window. Is that how most snowstorms start? Just a little bit, and then it gets heavier and heavier? It's only one snowflake, Dante said. You're crazy. You'll see, Sahara said. Who do you think's right? Will there be enough snow for a snowman? It was time for bed. Sahara looked out of her window. More snowflakes floated from the dark sky. Dad's going to help us build a snowman tomorrow, she called to Dante. There's no snow on the ground, he called back. You're crazy. You'll see, Sahara snuggled under her covers. Looks like there are more snowflakes out there. You think Sahara's right? Will there be enough for a snowman? It was the middle of the night. Sahara crept to her window. The street below was white. More snow was falling from the sky. It danced in the streetlights. Looks like the snow is getting heavier in the night. What do you think made the street white? Maybe it was covered with a thin layer of snow already. Will there be enough snow in the morning for a snowman? Sahara tiptoed to Dante's room. We're going to build a snowman tomorrow, she whispered. Dante sat up in his bed. He looked out the window. Do you think he's finally seeing enough snow that he might believe they can build a snowman? It's not deep enough, he said. You're crazy. You'll see, Sahara said. Then she went back to bed. Who do you think is right? Sahara opened her eyes. It was morning. Everything was quiet. Is that how it gets outside when there's a lot of snow around? It does kind of absorb all the sound, so it's very quiet. She ran to the window. Thick snow covered the street and the sidewalk. Parked cars looked like white lumps. Nothing moved. Is that how things look when the snow covers them? They look like white lumps. Do you think there's enough snow for a snowman? Dante walked in. He stood beside Sahara at the window. Dad peeked into Sahara's room. "Hey, you two, let's go build a snowman." Looks like Sahara was right. There was enough snow, and Dad was going to help both of them build a snowman. Here are the comprehension questions. What day is it in the beginning of the story? You remember that she said tomorrow is Saturday? She said tomorrow is Saturday. So if tomorrow is Saturday, what is the first day in the story? Yep, it's Friday, the last school day. Then they have the weekend with no school, and they can build a snowman. What is Sahara excited to do with her dad? Do you remember? She kept saying, "Dad's going to help us build a snowman." Dad's going to help us build a snowman. So I think that's what she's excited to do with her dad, build a snowman. And what happened while Sahara and Dante were sleeping? Do you remember? Well, the last time she tiptoed to Dante's room, they sat up in their beds and they looked out the window because it was snowing harder and harder until the next day, when she opened her eyes, everything was covered in snow. So I think while they were sleeping, it continued to snow until the snow was deep enough to make a snowman. Why did Dante think they could not build a snowman? He kept saying she was crazy, but why? He said, "It's not deep enough." There wasn't enough snow. So that's why Dante thought they could not build a snowman, because there wasn't enough snow on the ground. But by the time Saturday morning came, there was. That's it for this week. I will come back next week and read you 2 more Level G stories. Take care until then. Be safe and healthy, and we will talk again next week. Bye-bye.